Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jehovah Sharp Sharp Ministries International. This is your humble servant, Pastor Rufus, the Takok of TONKORONG, the 31 of Manju, Senior Pastor, Jehovah Sharp Sharp Ministries International, broadcasting live from TONKORONG Palace. And today I have a question. Pastor, I lost my virginity some time ago. Will God ever forgive me? my sister, let us leave God's forgiveness out of this. God forgave you from the foundation of the earth. Forgiveness is not what you get when you sin. It's what you got when you accepted Christ. You are already forgiven. But the challenge here is that you have crossed dangerous waters. How did you lose virginity? It's not like it's a purse or a wallet. It's not like it's your car key. Virginity that is part and parcel of you, is an integral part. It is who you are. How did you lose it? My sister, the way you are now, there's nothing you cannot lose. Yes, there's nothing you cannot lose. If you can lose something as embedded into your system and your personality as virginity, there's nothing you cannot lose. The way you are now, if they give you money, you lose it. You can even lose relationships. The way you are, even your confidence in the Lord, you are losing it. That is why I'm not even sure if God loves you anymore. You see, if not that salvation is in the hands of the Lord, there's a way you'd have lost your salvation too, if it was up to you. See, God has already forgiven you, but the challenge is that your life henceforth might be a lot more complicated than it's supposed to. You know, when God tells us to avoid some things, He's not trying to deprive us of enjoyment. He's not trying to deprive us of enjoyment. Right now, the challenges that you are not programmed to face, they are going to be facing you. The things that you're not supposed to deal with and struggle with, you're going to start struggling with them. So it's not a matter of forgiveness. God has forgiven you, but your life might never remain the same, because it is easy to stay a virgin than to lose it and try to maintain sexual purity after that. It becomes a struggle. But you have already crossed that line. So all I can say is that may God give you the grace to pursue sexual purity henceforth. It will be a struggle, but His grace is sufficient for you. And to those who have not crossed the line, stay the way you are. It is easier to stay the way you are than to cross that line and try to have it back. It is always a struggle. So God has forgiven you. Walk in your holiness and righteousness, and don't allow sin consciousness take a hold of you. You are still as righteous as you were when you gave your heart to Christ. But be alert and be vigilant. As a matter of fact, with that said, it's not like you got me a little mixed up. You say you lost your virginity. You didn't lose your virginity. You actually had sex. That's what you did. You had sex. You know, the way you people have come with these modern languages, you these recent Christians, you have just brought modern language. Now somebody would think that you were walking on the street and it fell off. Or you kept it somewhere and coming back, somebody picked it. You actually had sex. I don't see that as losing something. It was a deliberate attempt. When you look at the process that led to you getting to that state, I saw very intentional, deliberate steps and actions. Yes, I see premeditated acts. You were not raped. I can see the mens rea and the actus reus. There was a mental element. You premeditated upon it, and then you went ahead to act upon what you had premeditated upon. So I don't think you lost anything. You actually had sex, and the Bible says, I want to him that is able to keep us from falling. It is not always a testimony when you say that each time I fall, God picks me up. It is God's dream to keep you from falling. May you have that grace released unto you. Thank you very much. I remember your humble servant, Pastor Rufus, the Takok of TONKORONG, the Akbano Tumokbon, the Menkankano, one of Manu, Senior Pastor, Jehovah Sharp Sharp Ministries International, broadcasting live from TONKORONG Palace.